All right, so time to play the ghost. So I spent, let's see, I did the exercise 3 video. I did the exercise 3 video at about 2, and it is now, I think it's about 7 maybe. So 5 hours of practice. Now it's time to play the ghost. Things are feeling okay. Still not totally happy, still missing some stupid shots, but I'm as good as I'm going to get today. So, practice is over, time to play the ghost, time to get serious.
Okay, so this is a very straightforward table. You got the 1 in the bottom left, you roll up for the 2 in the side on the right, roll forward for the 4 up in the top left corner, come down the table for the 5 in the bottom right corner, roll around for the 6 in the bottom left corner, stop the ball for the 7 in the top left corner, and 9 in the top right corner. Should run this every single time. So far I'm perfect here, but I don't know what happens here. Somehow I get just a better stroke than I've been getting, and you can see the cue ball takes a sharp angle and goes straight into the corner.
0-1.
So another solid break here, another very runnable table. The only potential little problem that's here is the 6-8. The 8's blocking the bottom left corner, but that shouldn't be a big deal. I should be able to come up and just take care of that. And I just miss. I'm going to blame that on having the magic rack still sitting on the table. Yeah, that, I just missed that. Okay, so another very runnable table. We've got the 1 in the bottom right, come up for the 3 in the top right. Or top left, depending on where I end up. 4 ball in the corner, roll forward for the 5 in the side. Got the 7 easy shot in the corner, and then pocket the 8 and 9. Stop for the 9. Should be very simple. So on this leave, I opt to. Because of the traffic up there, I'm going to roll in between them, and I'm going to put some English on the ball just to make sure I clear the 8 and don't land directly behind it. As long as I'm on either side of the 8, I'm good. So I've got a little bit of English. Gets a little faster than I wanted to off that top rail, but it ends up in the pocket pretty much where I wanted to be. So on this shot, I've been having a little trouble with speed all day coming off these short rails like this. So I just shoot it really soft. I take take the chance on the long shot because it's less risk than rolling up and down the table and getting out of line where I can't see the 8, or kind of not the way I'd want to play that normally, but because of where it's sitting, or because of the way I've been having trouble with it, I decided to do it the safe way.
1 to 2.
Okay, so another nice table here. No real problems on the table. There's not really that much back and forth. This is definitely a table I should run every time again. And I'm looking at this, and there's really nothing that's a problem here. So just gonna try and run it out. So up till now, everything's gone pretty much perfect, and now I'm starting to think about, hey, I'm about to string 2 racks together back to back, and I will admit that I'm getting a little anxious about it. I kind of leave this really bad. The shot to take it down in the top right corner scratches in the side on the left. The shot to the top left corner scratches in the side on the right. I decide to go for the shot on the right, expecting to bounce off just short of the side pocket, and roll up for the 9. But I do it exactly wrong. I get just enough that I scratch and blow my run. So this rack is fairly straightforward. The only real problem I see is that 5 ball. Don't like where it's sitting. I'm going to have to shoot the 4 to come up behind the 6 and shoot the 5 all the way down the table. But that's really not that bad. This should be, I'd say 60-70% I should run this. And if I'm at the top of my game, I run it every time. But I just miss.
Was it 4?
So this table, again, very runnable, but I've got the 1-2 as a problem ball. There is just enough room to get behind the 1, but it's not enough to put the 2 in the corner. It's only enough to put it in the, to run it straight into the side rail. So I decide I'm going to put a whole lot of English on this. I'm going to get as far behind the 1 as I can, and I'm going to try to throw the 2 back cross corner. Tough shot, but it's definitely makeable. And you can see here I do actually make it. Flirt with 7 a little bit on the shot for the 1, but If I make this one, I should be out here. But it's me, and I hook myself behind the 6. And so I'm evaluating options, and I'm going to be evaluating options for a little while here. The choices I really have are I can go 3 rails behind the 3 into the bottom left corner. I can go 2 rails into the 3 and try to make it in the top right corner. And I'm kind of deciding between the two. When I'm looking at this, the 2 rail shot is a tougher shot to make here. Mike Massey did a pretty good video, actually a really good video on how to use diamond method. I'll try and find it and put a link down in the description. But that's only going to get me a hit. It's not going to get me. There's no guarantee that I'm even going to move the 3 towards the corner pocket. What I'm looking at here is that 3 is actually dead on line for this bottom left corner on the 3 rail kick. So that's what I elect to do, is the 3 rail kick. And I'm just a hair off. It was a worthwhile attempt, but it was just a bad position. Okay, so another table I should be able to get all the way out on. The 7 is actually blocking the 1 from going in that corner pocket on the bottom left, so I go to the bottom right. I'm going to put the 2 up in the top right-hand corner. It could go either way. I could put the 2 in the top right, or I could go for the side. I'm going to actually roll up. I think that's what I do, is I roll up here to put the 2 in the side. The 3 goes in the corner, 5 in the corner, 6 up the table, 7 in the bottom left corner. Just roll up a little bit for the 8. Stop on the 8, and 9 in the corner. So I'm shooting pretty well, and although so far I'm good. I've got a couple of long shots coming up. Actually, a lot of long shots, because I'm going back and forth the length of the table. But the good news is that everything's on the correct side for the shot following. So this should be fairly straightforward from here. So here I want to draw back and get just in front of the side so that I'm not shooting over the rail. And I don't quite get there, but that's okay. I'm still in good shape. Now, you remember earlier I was talking about how I was having trouble with speed off these rails? Well, there it is. I hit that so hard and out of line. I should have been out here. Now I'm trying to make this hard bank, or well, not really a hard bank, but trying to make this bank. Correction, I'm going to cut this up the table is what I'm going to do. And again, this one's another straightforward rack. Shoot the 1, come back a little bit for the 2 in the top left corner, roll up the table to get, so you can roll up the table or you can go around the corner, 2 rails to get your leave on the 3. Stop on the 3, maybe pull it back a little bit for the 4 in the top left corner, roll up for the 5 in the right side, pull it back just a little bit for the 6 in the corner, and come around the table for the 7, shoot the 7, 2 rails to get the leave on the 9, and shoot the 9 in the top right corner. That would be the plan here. So I just missed this shot. Overall, I'm happy with this performance. I did same score, but I shot a lot better. So seeing the improvement.